Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Verns Farm. This will be episode number 3. And as you can tell, I've been a busy guy. We added on to some of our fields. We've combined these two. It's one giant hayfield now. This part up here, I'm showing you. This is all new plow. That's a new expansion. This part right here all the way down to about here. This is all right here. This is all new expansion. They added on new plowing. This is a gigantic new field that Jamal did. This is a gigantic new field that I did. Well, Jamal started it and I finished it. And right here is where we found that wormhole with the wannabe gold mine. And basically what I'm doing today is fertilizing and throwing down some lime to get these fields ready. I'm gonna do the bare minimum to enough to get the helpers working without a problem. He's already doing the fertilizing. I'm gonna hit it with liquid fertilizer when I'm done. Hopefully, if you look at this map, you can see how totally screwed up the fertilizer is with the nitrogen. It's pretty rough looking, man. And I've got a screenshot here. I'll show you this screenshot. All right, take a look at this screenshot right here. Let me find it. There it is. Okay. Now, this screenshot right here that I'm about ready to show you is from the previous owner. It was sent to the neighbor's phone in the whole 9 yards from one of the hired workers that ran off of here that was scared in the whole 9 yards. And it was basically some information that he shared with the neighbor farmer, and the neighbor farmer sent it to me as a little bit of proof that he wasn't lying about people leaving because of being scared. So if you take a look at this thing, you'll see apparently the workers, something was forcing the workers to do a terrible job. And if you think my map looks bad, look at this thing right here. Okay, now that you've taken a look at that, you'll realize that, even though mine looks bad, it's still not as bad as it was when I first got in here, because I've already taken one crop off, and I've done a little bit as best as I can to try to fix this. So, like I said, I think I'm just going to hit it with some lime after this guy gets done with the liquid manure, and I'm gonna wait for it to get to a first sprout, and then I'm going to hit everything with a liquid fertilizer, and hopefully it can level out a lot of this crazy nitrogen levels on this farm. But basically, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start doing some fertilizing. Gonna get this lime guy going here. I'm gonna go Mike quiet here in a second, and probably speed up the time and jam out get as much of this cut in as I can. And once I get to where I'm pretty sure the workers will be able to finish it by themselves, I'm gonna go hop in that wormhole again, and go down the slip and slide, and go hit that gold mine up. See if we can make some gold. I normally don't try to throw together like 2 tank battles in a row or back-to-back boat battles, or like with this mine I'm not really leaning towards doing back-to-back mining episodes. But if you watch the last episode, you know that we're pushing permafrost up there, and when permafrost sets in, it's going to shut down the mine for a considerable amount of time, and it's going to freeze everything up, and we won't be able to mine anyway. And the winters in Alaska, they're very destructive, so I got to get all the equipment ripped out and tore down, all that good stuff, get it put away so it's safe, and gotta try to make some money, man. We got like $90,000 or something like that, and I gave that bank teller, I gave him, the manager there, the bank guy I talked to, I called him this morning and tried to find out about the finances and whatnot. And even though we have over $20 million here, we can't use that money here in Haines, Alaska to finance the mine. We have to generate our own. And basically any gold that's found up there, we have to sell it in Haines, Alaska, and it has to be reinvested into the mine and whatnot. So it's 6 of one, half dozen the other, whether I cash in the gold and keep it, or keep the money, or if I just keep the gold. I might just keep the gold. And, I mean, I know it's a high price now, but once it gets to an extremely high price, something 20 years from now, I mean, nobody ever thought gold would be hitting the prices it is now, but imagine what it could possibly be by the time I'm ready to retire. So that's things I'm thinking about right now. But I know for a fact I got to get back there and crank out some revenue, because I got to keep the staff paid. I want to keep them happy. Got to have enough money to at least get through winter, and have money to fix anything that does break during winter. God forbid that happens. So that's basically my plan for today. Is crank out as much as I can and get back up to Haines, Alaska, and get some gold mining done, and try to have fun doing it. Yep, that's about it. So I'm gonna get at it, and let's see what happens. Alright, there's the bale wrapper. Let's see if this thing runs. Looks like it's still in pretty good shape. It should run. Never should have been left out here and grow up in the grass. Oh, no. Come on, baby. This thing got a choke on it or something. A primer. There's a choke button right there. There. Let's choke it. See if that helps. Oh, there we go. Ah! Turn the choke off. Alright. Cool beans. That thing sounded badass for a second. Must have been burning off old gas. Sounds pretty good now. Oh, I gotta fold it up. Just shut it off. Take it back to the shop, get an oil change in it, have the boys service it, and we'll wrap them hay bales up after we get back from our big gold expedition up north. I kind of forgot about the hay bales. The grass sitting over there. A little pleasant surprise I got over there. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I've got silage bales I got to make up yet. So we'll check out this new inline wrapper that we've acquired. It was left there sitting in the weeds. Gonna knock down these trees real quick too. These 3 trees. I was gonna leave them, but I'm gonna make this my hay bale wrapping area. So yeah, this tractor, I just realized it has 0 hours on it. 0. I don't think I've used this tractor at all. That and this thing here has got 0.3 hours on it. Gonna have to talk to Jamal, find out why we even own these things, because I mean, if they're just sitting here costing me every day and we're not using them, I might want to think about getting rid of them. But it's always good to have a backup in case one goes down, or you never know. But the quad track and those Thunders, they've been doing the most of the work. Look at this thing here. I saw this earlier, and I said it was pretty fancy cultivator, but I didn't realize that was a Verstad. The Verstad cultivator. I mean, that's like I don't know. I can't remember how much it would cost. Probably 70 grand at least, or more. But it takes a big tractor. So I mean, those other internationals over there, those cases, they're not big enough to pull that thing. I mean, it's what, 350 horsepower. So it'll be a Thunder pulling that. So Maybe I buy another one, or maybe I buy some smaller cultivators for those tractors. I really don't know. I might just sell them and use the money from those two tractors to buy myself another one of those Verns cultivators. Alright, I'm gonna mark the spot. That way the boys know where I want my little silage pad, my baleage pad built. Let me do this. Oops, that was supposed to be an X. X marks the spot, right? There you go. They should be able to figure that out. What I want them to do, I want them to throw down a flat pad from this shed. And I was going to have them build a wall, but seems how we've got the shed right here. Maybe I'll just use the backside of the shed as a bumper wall for the... Because I know I've used these bale wrappers before, and the first couple bales that come off, they tend to slide, and they get pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and they end up being about, I don't know. The bale starts coming off here, it'll push a bale, probably 2 or 3 bales out to here before it ever starts to move this thing. This thing is supposed to move and roll, but it takes a couple bales for this thing to get moving, and I'm trying to avoid that. I'm going to butt it right up against this thing, and hopefully the straightness of this wall, and when the guys landscape this, if they get it nice and flat and level, hopefully I'll have nice, straight, perfect lines of haylage bales sitting here, so make it look all sorts of pretty. That's my dream anyway. We'll see if they can do it. Hopefully they'll have that done today. If they can build a house in 2.5 days, I think they can build a silage bale pad in half a day. But alright, I'm gonna get back at it because I'm getting real close to going mining stuff. I'm getting excited. I get excited, I start talking, so I'm gonna shut up now. See you in a little bit. You see how well hidden that is up there? I mean, if it wasn't for Jamal coming over here and basically creating this new field and doing a bunch of landscaping and ripping out trees, if he hadn't gone around this field and made it as big as it was, we probably never would have saw that landmine. That's the old farm. That's Grandpa's farm. That's the landmine. But the gold mine, right over there, that's where the gold mine is, right there in that group of trees. It's all clustered in there. I never saw that. I probably rode horse right past the things once or twice. But, oh well, we found it. We know where it's at now. And we're gonna go play on it. Oh boy, they're a kid in the candy store. Can't wait to play with the new goodies. I wish the quad track went this fast. And if you guys have access to headphones at home, especially, you know, a nice, decent set of headphones that has some surround sound action going on, or at least stereo, check it out. Put your headphones on, listen to this thing. The bees, I like it. When I first got it, I was like, it's not all that great. This and that. I after running it for a day or so, I tell you, I really, really like this Thunder tractor. It's got attitude when you look at it. I mean, kind of like me, grumpy ass looking bastard. A little dirty. Yeah, that's okay. Good tractor. I like it a lot. Oh, did you check out my barn cleaner? I don't know if I showed you guys my barn cleaner, but I never in a million years thought that I could get this conveyor belt system inside of this door. But I popped open the door and I drove it in, and it did a little bumping and whatnot. But if you crowd this side right here of the door frame, it lets you basically glide right through this chunk of the red. So I had just enough room to get this thing in there. So it actually kind of looks like a barn cleaner sticking out, you know? I thought that was pretty awesome. And I've already cleaned the barn once. I got to start using some cow manure, I guess. Got some sheep milk that's got to get picked up, go to the market pretty soon too. I can't get all distracted with this gold mine and let my farm fall behind. I got to keep my priorities straight. Piggies are out there in the swallow, having a romp in the mud. Some pretty firm mud. One thing I noticed about all of the locations that they have available to buy in Grandpa's world and my world, and there's no mud. Some fake mud. We had some mud over there in Grandpa's farm, part 2.0, and Rosvet. There was some mud, but it wasn't really, it wasn't really gooey, thick. Get stuck in it, spin your tires, and globs of mud flying up on the fenders type of mud. Maybe one of these days we'll get some mud. Keep our fingers crossed. There's my cow statues up there, peering down, protecting us from the woven man. And I hate to stop and think about it, but maybe that woven man thing, maybe that's not much of a far-stretched tale either. I mean, everything else has been pretty much confirmed so far, and that noise, that howling, shrieking howl that I heard, that scared me, spooked me down the wormhole to begin with. I didn't spook me down the world. I'll be honest. I'm a clumsy bastard, and that thing scared me, and I spun around and tripped, fell over my own feet, and fell into the damn hole. But yeah. So what that was, whether that's the neighbors trying to prank me, or maybe that was just a big old timber wolf or something like that was sitting next to a megaphone or a culvert pipe or something, and you heard it echo. I don't know. I'll if there's a wolf man, I'll believe it when I see it. And when I see it, I'm probably gonna need a new pair of underwear. So, all right, I'm gonna go do some wine, and then we're going mining. Alright, thanks for the ride, dude. Now, what I'm going to do is, one of these days I'm going to have Jamal, one of these days really soon, probably tomorrow, I'm going to have Jamal come over here and move this shed, because it's not going to be a mine, it's not going to be a mine shaft, and it's just a giant signal that says come and check out this spot over here. So I'm gonna have Jamal try to rip this out, throw it on the flatbed, and we'll move it over to the farm, try to use it for something. Worst case scenario, he can have it if he wants it. I gotta try to get keys made for these pieces of equipment right here. Gotta get keys made, see if we can get them running, and we'll put them to use. If that's not possible, I'm gonna have to probably call Scrapyard, have them come get them, and that'll be the end of it for these guys. Got to get them out of here. I might as well shoot up a flare that says, "Hey, come and inspect this area. There's something over here," because that's what it screams to me. I mean, it just because I didn't see it doesn't mean other people haven't seen it, or might come strolling by, or go zipping by in an airplane, or hot air balloon, or God only knows what, and notice a giant hole with some excavators and heavy equipment. And yeah, so we'll get rid of this, conceal it, do a little landscaping, flatten that out, get that dirt mounds leveled off, probably do some landscaping around this, see if we can get it camouflaged as much as possible, keep the wormhole a secret. But yep, that's about enough talk for that, I guess. So we're gonna go hop in this bad boy. Still pretty intimidating. Yeah, I say now daytime you can see the water down there. The tunnel is like right. Ooh, don't fall in there yet. The tunnel is like right under my feet. It comes down and slingshot you around and shoots you out that way, right off the edge of the map, man. It's something else. But all right, enough talk. Yeehaw! Wow, that hurt my ass right there. I just come flying out of the slip and slide and landed on a block of ice. I'm glad the thing wasn't frozen, but still, holy crap. Oh. Well, at least I'm not completely soaked. Alright, what do we got going on here? Looks like all the boys are on break. We'll get to work, I guess. I want to get another run load out here. We'll get this guy filled up. I wonder if he needs fuel. Okay, this thing was almost empty. That's a good thing I filled it up first. Got to hurry up and get a load out and see if we can cash in some gold today for these guys. Keep them all paid. See what's down here. Yeah, somebody's been digging down here. Alright, don't have a whole lot of time here because time flies when you're up here. I don't know what it is about Alaska, but the time is like on overdrive. It really burns up the clock just by driving around and walking. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. So I'm gonna go mic silent and get as much done as I can before it gets dark, and hopefully we can get a clean out here somewhere along the ways. It looks like they might have run some more off, so I'll have to see what the sluice boxes look like when I get the plant all filled up here. I'm just gonna come down here and scoop it up. sure they dug it all out down here for a reason, so it's got to be gold. Oh, this thing's got the crossbones on it too. What else does it have? Spiders and spider webs and spooky paint job they threw on it. Ooh. Yeah, the dude that really was nuts. That previous owner. I'm guessing he's the one that painted it. There it goes. Guess that's what he thought ghosts looked like. I think that's a full scoop. The only bad thing about this view is you can't really tell if you get the full scoop or not. Still pretty cool little toy to play with. When I'm digging real dirt, I'm not digging silage. See, now I can just change the view. It's 3:30 and it's already getting dark. 3:30. Gotta turn the headlights on. Now killer. There's a drop off there somewhere. Thing's almost out of gas. Gotta change views. All there is to it. Yeah, the ice water's thawed out right before nighttime. That makes a lot of sense. Guess I'm gonna come through the wormhole. Better call ahead, make sure it's thawed out. Wow, it's getting so dark so fast. Let's go check on that plant. Maybe those guys have got a. Maybe those guys have got a cleanup ready, sitting right there. I don't know what's going on. Haven't seen anybody around, so. Okay, let's take a look at these sluice boxes. %. These things are swapped out. They're all at 100%. Yeah, it looks like they got a cleanup ready to me. Cool. Let me grab the truck. I'm not carrying this stuff by hand. Hey, they fixed the hood. Oh, they didn't fix the tire though. But they fixed the hood. Alright, I'm just gonna clean all these things out and we'll get to chatter when I'm done working and we're watching the gold pile up. All right, looks like we got everything cleaned up here. We got all the buckets. A couple here with 5%, but we're not going to worry about them. We'll take this over, get it washed out, get it cleaned up. There we go. Now, I want to move these buckets. Put this here's the nuggerator. That's the nuggerator. That there is for separating magnetite from the gold, and then the blue thing, that's to wash the wavetable over there. Separates the gold from the black sand, and it's a lot easier than using the pan. But like I was saying with these buckets, I'm going to take all these buckets out and toss them on the ground here first. That way I have room to, when I wash the mats, I can toss the mats back in the truck. And so I'll just kind of skip forward there because we're crunched on time washing out the mats here with the nuggerator. This is where the concentrate comes out. I'm going to toss it in there because I'm a little short on buckets. And I do believe that's the end of the mats. I really haven't run that nuggerator or that yellow machine right there, the magnetite separator. I didn't run that a whole hell of a lot because I like to run all the matte concentrate first, and then I do the matte concentrate, the mega concentrate, super concentrate, whatever you want to call it. I put those buckets next to the wavetable first, and because it just makes sense if the mats are the ones that are catching the gold. Those are the buckets that are going to have the most gold, right? Then the rest of the buckets, from my duplex jigs, I'm going to run them through that magnetite separator first. This thing right here. See, that's why I'm putting these buckets in first. These are from the duplex jig. That was that one bucket I just put in. Now everything that's coming out first is going to be the stuff that I had dumped in first. That was from the mats. So like these first three buckets, they should have a lot more gold in them than all the rest of these other stuff that I'm about ready to dump in and run through it. That's why I'm putting these first couple, 1, 2, or 3 buckets. I usually wait, and they're going to go on the wavetable last. That's what they were telling me today. The guys around here, just because it's a little bit more of a surprise. So we'll see what happens. I keep on running this through and swapping buckets, and fill that up. And we're just going to keep on. We got 6 more to go, so just going to get this done, and we'll see how much we get for a final clean out total. All right, let's see what we get. Sorry about all the quick jostling and moving of the camera and stuff. I was really trying to go as fast as I could because I was hoping to have this cleanup done and be in town to cash it out before midnight, but I just wasn't fast enough. I was reading in the ledgers there of doing my self-educating last night, and I was reading through, and apparently all the bills and employees' pay and any leases and stuff like that, rent, any type of bill that you owe, or if you buy fuel, something like that, it all comes due at midnight. So here at midnight, I might go broke. Gonna be damn close to it. I have $71,000 left. This is a very important clean out. I hope I get at least 100 ounces. I mean, it'd be nice, get 400 or 500 ounces, but I have no idea. So here we go. Worker salary, 24 grand. 27 ounces of gold made. Well, I didn't have any gold when I started, so. We're up to 35. At least Devin can make his trailer payment now. Now he's getting paid in one hand, right out the other. I paid him. He's gonna go down, pay the bank, or be homeless. Not living with me. I know that. We might break 100 yet. Who knows? 75. Got 2 more buckets to go. Ooh, gonna be close. Oops. 82. $90. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna, yeah, with this bucket, we're gonna break 100 easy. Cool. Cool. I figured, 100 ounces, it's like 1,200 bucks an ounce right now, something like that. So that's gonna give me enough money to make it through winter. And I can shut this thing right down and we don't have to worry about freezing anything up and breaking stuff and all that stuff. That's what I'll do. I'll have these guys start packing up stuff and move out tomorrow. And I'll have to come back and make sure they get everything put away before winter gets here. Nice, 120 ounces. Man, that last bucket, I knew that was extra heavy. Holy shnikes. That was the mats bucket. That's what that was. The first bucket of mats. 130.49. Oh, basically 130 and a half they called it. 130 grand. Or no, more than that, 130 ounces, I mean. Let's just go find out how much money it is worth before that market goes back down. Yeah. Knowing my luck, it'll probably go up like 600 bucks tomorrow and I'll have no gold. That's okay. I'll take the money and run right now. Everybody's got a paycheck. They can go home, collect unemployment, and ooh, I won't have to worry about my crew quitting. They'll come back in the spring. Sweet. I'm just going to jam out and get to town and sell this real quick. I was looking at the map last night because I downloaded that too. There's a blacksmith. That yellow machine does separates out the magnetite. Apparently that's pretty valuable stuff out there. You can sell it, trade it, all that good stuff. So probably something to talk to the blacksmith about. Studied the map pretty good last night, so I didn't need the map to know where this guy was. There's only one blacksmith in the entire town, so there's only like 3 or 4 actually physical businesses in the whole town. The rest of it's basically shut down for winter. Well, damn mechanic never fixed the tire. He fixed the hood, but he didn't fix the tire. Well, if I have time, maybe I'll fix that tire. Alright. Okay, I'm not selling gold ore. I read in that journal that you have to smelt the gold to get a good price for it. Otherwise, you'll, like right here, it says sell gold ore. You can sell the gold ore. It's 40% of a pure gold price, so I'm not going to do that. So here's the sell magnetite. This guy, see, yeah, he does buy the magnetite. 30. $4,000 he'd buy my magnetite for. Well, that's pretty valuable stuff. I'm going to wait up on that because I don't know if that's a high price or a low price. Upgradable items. I guess we're... Ah, this is what the magnetite's for. You can buy, trade. Ah, see, trade to get upgraded services. See, I'm glad I didn't sell it already. Alright, let's smelt some gold. 130.5 ounces all in one bar? Sure. How much does that cost? 3 grand? Phew! Well, there's our shiny gold bar. Shiny, shiny. Whoops, what did I do? Oh no. Teleporting, leaving the bar behind. Yeah. We won't do that. We'll just stick you in the back of the truck. Keep you nice and safe. Seems I don't have a wallet that carries gold bars. So let's go sell this thing and see how much money we made. And I'm about crunched on time for this video. So I'm going to sell this thing and zap the truck back to the plane and head back to the farm, I guess. Alright, let's sell this gold bar. Sell gold bars, $158,000. That's what I was hoping for. Ooh yeah. How much is the gold? $12.53. Looks like we missed a peak. Damn, just missed it. Right after midnight. See? Right at the stroke of midnight. I knew it was going to be high. Dirty, dirty rats. It's okay, I'll take it. Now we have $200,000. Nice. 200 grand in a couple hours worth of work. I'll take that all day long. Good thing I had that crew. They had that whole cleanout all ready to go. So I'll give them the credit. But all right, I'm gonna head back there and I'm gonna teleport up through the teleport and head back to the farm. Get this on the go. I'm gonna park this in the garage so they can figure out what to do with this tire. See if they're actually gonna fix the tire. Alright, let's get back to the farm. Ooh, alright, we're all ported back to the farm. That was cool. Turned a nice little profit there at the mine. Gave all the guys a little paycheck. That'll keep the boys happy for a little while. And Devin, he can finally go to the bank and make his payment so he doesn't get his camper revoked. Or repoed, I mean. Oh, well, my horse is still alive, so the magic cow statues are still doing their magic. I guess I shouldn't mock them yet. They might be doing something that I don't even know. I don't even know about, so who knows. Well, let's check on the hired worker there. How did he do? Let's see, pH, nitrogen. He is right there, and I don't see any skips. That one little skip right here. Yep, that's how you run a hired worker, guys. Sweet. Let's go check on him. What the hell? Looks like the boys started doing some fertilizing, huh? Cool. Good job, fellas. Taking the initiative, going above and beyond. That's what I like. Oh, no kidding. They even started wrapping some hay bales for me. Must be they got that pad done. Oh, yeah. Nice crush and run. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. Look at that. I love it when a plan comes together. Wall worked as a good backstop. About as straight as they're going to get. Not bad, guys. Plus, I don't think anybody's ever run this type of wrapper besides me. So that must have been Jamal doing this, because that was some pretty good accuracy right there, getting that row straight like that. Got a little sticking out here and there, but compared to doing a half moon C type of thing, like I've seen a couple of them try to do, that's a damn near perfect performance. Wrong way. Let's see here. Yep. Get this guy back to the shop. We're gonna call it a night, I guess. Yeah, we ended up making some good gold at the gold mine. Well, I mean, we got an entire claim rest of that dirt we're gonna burn through. I'm gonna run every damn bucket of sand I can get my hand on, and old Arnold's gonna get cleaned out. And I'm half tempted to take the money that we get from old Arnold there and reinvest it into buying a new claim. What do you guys think? Think we should get a new claim, or we'll just see what happens after old Arnold plays out? Maybe it gets old. Who knows? Maybe the crew's gonna quit. At least up there, I don't have to worry about a wolf man. I don't know. I still think that was the neighbors just whooping and hollering through a big old microphone or a megaphone, something like the cheerleaders used to use. You know, the cone. Just messing with me, probably. I don't know. We'll see. If I hear any more whooping and hollering next couple nights, I think I might just hop on the horse and do a little sneak up recon, see if we can't get close to where the noise is coming from, and do a little investigating, find out what's going on, see if there's a beast behind all that noise, or if it's just some dink trying to be a smart ass, get a good spook out of us. But don't know. We'll figure that out in another episode. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for instant notifications. Comments, man, feel free to comment. If you think my videos are cool, you know, go ahead, drop a comment. It only takes a few seconds. We're trying to get this page notified here, this site here on YouTube. We're trying to get some notification here. Got 23 or 25 subscribers, something like that. The list is growing. The view times are growing. Just need some feedback from you guys. It would be pretty cool, and we really appreciate it. You know, even if you got a good laugh and you thought it all sucked, and you're like, hey, look at this idiot. You know, that type of deal. You know, showing somebody else how bad my video was. You know, have at it. I mean, don't really need to be a savage in the comments, but be like, hey, might not want to quit your day job with an LOL or something like that. You know, just any kind of feedback would be appreciated a lot. And I'm gonna head on back to the farm and hop on the old interweb and see how many views we got and all that good stuff up in the office. And I gotta take the horse for a ride yet. Gotta do that before it gets dark. It starts getting creepy around here. So yeah, it's been real. It's been fun, man. Thanks for watching I was gonna say Grandpa's Farm. 30 plus episode of Grandpa's Farm I made. and it's stuck in my head, I tell you. But this is Verns Farm, and it's shaping up to be a little more interesting and possibly a lot better than Grandpa's farm. So hit the bells, hit the likes, subscribe, share it, do whatever you got to do, man. Let's get this thing. Let's see if we can get her to go viral. Either as a cool site to be checking out, or hey, take a look at this chucklehead. Either which way, let's get us some likes. Let's get us some notification. Doing a lot of work here, a lot of editing. Each one of these videos takes approximately an hour and a half of editing and splicing, and it's probably another 30 minutes, 45 minutes to get it uploaded to YouTube, and that's if everything goes well. Last couple episodes have been on a slice and dice. I do believe one of them took like 3 hours for me to edit because I had microphone issues and recording issue, and I had to do a retake on the beginning, and another one halfway through the recording, the microphone just decided not to record, and I had to basically do an overlay and come up with it, because like I said in many clips before, none of this is scripted. All of this is right off the cuff. I come up with this shtick right on my own. It's basically what's just rattling around in my head. That's why you get a lot of moments. Now, I'm not trying to give a speech like Joe Biden. No, that's not me. But if I run out of things and I'm trying to scramble in my brain to come up with another extension to the storyline without having it scripted, yeah, we could make do with a couple uhs while we're waiting for me to come up with something within like 3 seconds to expand a storyline. If I had half a brain, I'd be taking this creativity and sticking it in a novel where I could have it printed and become a millionaire. But anyway, yeah, it's been real. It's been fun. Tune in tomorrow. We're gonna do something interesting. I really haven't quite figured it out. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll go looking for the Wolf Man.